My guys, it's your boy LA is dead. And we're back with Persona 3 Reload. But check this out, my homies. We are now gonna start episode Aegis. Wait. Hopefully this is what I was supposed to do. Because I literally just opened the game right now, bro. Okay. That's a homie. Damn, bro. That just got me in my feels. No. Okay, I don't want to ruin this. I want to enjoy this because this is literally my first time watching this. Okay, I'll just talk about it afterwards. Hey. Damn, bro. I feel myself getting teary-eyed, man. So I'm guessing she's still been looking for him. He's smiling, but she's sad. Okay, you know what? So basically, remember, for those of you who didn't see the whole Persona 3 journey that we had between the months of what? I think we started in December, January. I think we ended in February, right? Basically, it took us like 3 months to finish this game. It's just a really long game, you know. We had some friends along the way. It was a good game, you know. And basically, in order to defeat the unbeatable boss or whatever, episode Aegis, the homie Fluffy Coco, he has to sacrifice himself, right? And at the time, I don't know if it was just me or maybe the game, but I didn't realize homie sacrificed himself, right? And like, I remember searching up videos after I finished the game, looking up stuff on Reddit, and there was a lot of hints and clues that I missed where I was like, yeah, bro, homeboy died, right? I press any button. Look at this, bro, this is badass. Okay, and then, so technically, he should have died at the end of the final battle. Pero I thought it was weird because he was still alive. And supposedly once they defeated everyone, or at least the final boss, everyone was gonna forget about their powers, their time in Tartarus. Some of their friendships would have never existed. So for example, Fluffy Coco was still friends with Junpei and Yucatan. I think he was kind of like on some familiar terms with Fuka. But for example, Mitsuru and what was his name? Yamada-san. They were in their own little group. They really didn't mess with us, right? Like every what were these, like second years, first years? And these guys were 30 years, so they didn't really mess with us. Amada-kun, homeboy, he's like 10 years old, 11. So like, he didn't have any relationship with any of us. You know, the dog, I forgot his name. Koromaru, I think his name was. He's a dog, so he didn't know anything. And for some reason, okay, I get that, for example, oh, okay, we just rewatched the intro. I'm just trying to give you guys like a quick recap of what happened, right? So I get, Junpei, Fluffy Coco, and Yucatan, and maybe even Fuka. I accept that they're still friends because they were in the same classroom, they're the same age, you know? Pero Aegis, which is this blonde girl who's like also a robot, she was also part of their class. She also lived in the dorms with them. So it was like, I don't know why they forgot about her and her whole like arc with them, you know? Then I just realized right now that we watched it, how everyone is sad because homeboy died, man. Okay, So anyway, let's get back to the story. They all knew that they were gonna forget about their relationship, their friendships, everything that they've been through. So they're like, bro, like I don't want to forget about this. You know, you're my friends, you're my homies, you're the real ones. So how about, I think it was like a month after the final boss fight, the third years were graduating, right? So they're like, bro, after the graduation, let's meet up on the roof, right? And yeah, everyone remembered we got to meet up on the roof. They didn't know why, they just knew we had to meet up there, right? The only ones that were up there were Aegis and Fluffy Coco, right? But throughout the day, when I was saying my goodbyes to everyone, and I even said it in the streams, like, bro, it feels like I'm saying goodbye to everyone for some reason. Everyone just kept asking me, like, bro, you look sick, or hey, you need to go rest or something, or bro, like, is something wrong? Like, they just kept asking me stuff like this, and I was just like, what do you mean, you know? So then, you know, we got to the roof, everyone clicks, and once they see each other, they remember their friendship, bro. And they're like, all right, let's go to the roof. Let's go real quick. But right as they reach the roof, my guys, Fluffy Coco dies. He was just waiting for that moment for everyone to remember. And homeboy died, bro. Damn. I remember, like, I feel like this game, compared to Persona 4 and 5, I even said it in the streams too. They didn't feel like friends for the most part. They just felt like people that are like in a group, you know, they live at the dorm, but they don't really hang out with each other. And yeah, part of me was kind of not my fault, because I wasn't hanging out with Junpei, for example, or I wasn't hanging out with Amada-kun. But even with people that I did hang out with, like Mitsuru, Yucatan, Aegis, Sanada-san, they didn't feel as like close, you know. They just felt like we just had to hang out with each other. But it wasn't until the last, like, third of a game where not only did the story and everything just got really good, but they started to feel like friends, you know? So, like, it was really heartbreaking when the homeboy died, and, like, I was saying goodbye to everyone, when I just felt like, bro, I just became friends with these people. What do you mean I gotta say goodbye? You know? And it hurt me on, like, on a personal level, because that's how I felt when I was in when I lived in Mexico. Like, for the first part of my stay over there, like, I was just so upset about living there, right? That I never got the chance, I never decided to give it a chance, you know? And when I decided to, okay, just accept the fact that I lived over there now, I gotta enjoy it, you know? I gotta meet the homies. Like, all of a sudden, I graduated and I was coming back to the US, so I was just like, damn, bro, like, I didn't enjoy the 100% experience of being over there, just because I was just so butthurt, you know, the first half, I guess. So now, because of all I know, I don't really know much anyway, but I'm guessing, we're gonna play as her now, because I mean, it is called episode Aegis. And I'm guessing she's gonna try to, like, find a way to revive Fluffy Coco, right? But yeah, man, I'm saying, like, it hurt, man. It hurt. Like, I remember after I turned off the stream, I just went to bed and I felt devastated. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Okay. Wait, what? Not that your personal component won't be able to use... Okay, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Damn, it took us 49 hours. Okay. You want a normal, easy, peaceful, hard, or heartless? Let's go with easy, bro. Honestly, I don't even want to bother... That's kind of... with some of these boss battles. Because remember, my guys, some of these... they were hard, and if they weren't hard, they were stupid annoying, or they just took forever to beat. Oh, we got some costumes. Okay. But yeah, like, I remember just feeling devastated after this, like, damn, bro. And I remember at the time I was playing like 5 other games. Oh.
It may be that we brought it upon ourselves.
What the heck? It's in English? Wait, was that stream in English? I don't remember. Oh yeah, never mind. Never mind, I'm dumb. I did play it in English. Wait, why is she fighting Sonata-san? And who's this other robot girl? They better just be training. Hey, who's this? Wait, what the? She's part of the Seas?
The fact that a future exists is not a guarantee that all will have access to it.
Okay.
It's something so obvious, and yet we did not understand it.
Wait,
there was little we did understand.
Does it have to do with multiverse and stuff?
How to use the key to unlock our
Or like different timelines? Before everything changed, March 31st, 2010, 1:30 p.m. Wait, wasn't that the last day of the
Hello?
like senior graduations? Hello.
Hey, Yukari-chan? It's me.
Oh man, like, okay, I haven't played Persona in like what, a month now. So coming back to it, it's just taking me back, bro. Oh my god, I just remembered. Okay, for those of you who didn't see it, right, or whatever, or maybe you're watching it on YouTube and haven't caught up to the ending. You guys have no idea how hard I tried to date this girl. I thought she was cute, bruh. Every other girl, I would max out their friendship levels. I would take them on dates. You know, we'd hook up or whatever. This girl, bro, I thought I was doing everything right. And it turns out I had messed up since the beginning. So she's the one that got away. Ah, damn it. What's up, Fuka? Are you coming today?
Didn't you see the message I left on the board? I have cram school today.
Okay.
I know, but I already left my stuff at the dorm. So there's no need for me to be there in person, right?
Damn.
I suppose not, but are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm getting like really bad vibes from this right now.
Sorry, break's almost over. I gotta go. Tell everyone I said hi, okay?
Okay. Damn, she got a whole flip phone, bro. She got a Razor. I used to have that phone.
Yukari-chan's not coming after all.
Sonata-san said he'd be training at the gym, so I don't think he's coming.
Okay, so I like how the vibes completely changed, bruh. We went from them looking sad and kind of like giving a sad vibe to we chilling, bro. We chilling.
Man, what is up with those two?
Damn, I'm getting all teary-eyed again, bro.
This is the last day we have before the dorm closes down. With all our memories of this place, you'd think they want to see it off together, you know?
Oh, okay, so I'm guessing this is what happens like right after Fluffy Coco died, right? Koromaru, bro.
It is what it is. Everyone deals with things in their own way. It's up to each of us to choose our own path from here. We can't
So I was saying, after I passed the game, I was watching videos and stuff just to like try to understand it better, right? I remember seeing like a physical copy of Persona 3 for the PSP or what for the PS2, like at the swap meets or at video game stores. I never bought it, to be honest. And like, cause I didn't even know what they were about, you know? And I didn't play Persona until Persona 5. But seeing the comparisons between their designs from back then to right now, dude, everyone's fugly. I think the only one that looked similar or still looked the same was probably Junpei and Fluffy Coco, bro.
Kinda bums me out, but it's not like we got a use for him anymore.
Damn, man.
Let's see, 2, 4. Oh wait, how many other there supposed to be?
Wasn't it like 8 of them? I guess. I just realized I spelled her name wrong in the stream. I was pretty sure it was Aegis.
I believe this is all of them.
She was just walking around with a gun, bro.
You had one too, Aegis-san?
That's right. You had his for safekeeping.
Fluffy Coco. No. Ah, damn, bro. She just came and ruined the mood.
Let's not get all down in the dumps about it. I don't think he would have wanted to see us like this.
Sorry. You're right. We've already said our goodbyes. It's just... I can't help wondering... why? There didn't seem to be anything wrong with him. It just looked like he fell asleep. Didn't it?
He must have used up the rest of his power to protect us.
This hurts, man. This really hurts.
I don't think it's worth speculating on the reasons. The one thing I feel certain of is that he wouldn't have blamed any of us for what happened.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Right, you know? I'm glad to see you're still
So right now that they're talking about timelines and stuff,
like you cared about him more than anything in the world.
is that other robot girl from another timeline?
Somewhat surprised as well.
And if she is, right, or let's say she is or whatever, it looked like her and Aegis were a team, right? And then Sonata and Amara-kun were in the other team. They're fighting each other.
Oh.
Like, is this gonna be kind of like a Civil War type story?
Aegis is returning to the lab for good. She won't be enrolling as a third year.
Because like I said, the only thing I know, or at least have like an idea of this DLC, is that I'm thinking Aegis is gonna try to bring Fluffy Coco back to life, right?
I enjoy being with you all.
So is that gonna be the whole like subject of this game? She and the other robot girl are trying to bring him back to life, while the original C's team, they're trying to be like, no, bro, like you gotta accept it. Homeboy dead, he died, you know.
Seem to have gotten off track, but I didn't mean for this to be a sad occasion. I've ordered top quality sushi for us all.
How am I gonna eat, bro, when I know I'm dead?
We may not have the full team with us.
Baby girl, I left you.
Have a nice dinner here tonight.
Oh, that would be great.
I'm still pissed that we were so close. I think it was like in 2 streams that we were gonna get multiple girlfriends in the streams, and both times we messed up. Because that blue-haired girl right there. How was I supposed to know I ruined it from the beginning, bro?
The number of apathy syndrome cases is down from last month, which seems to mark an end to the strange illness.
Hell yeah.
In spite of this, surveys have shown that the public's everyday...
It's crazy though. Okay, she just said that
according to an investigation by the Ministry of Health,
the numbers are going down, so it looks like it should end, right?
Oh, when did it get so late?
Pero in Persona 5, there's one shadow. He mentions that apathy syndrome is still a thing.
I suppose it's
So is it still a thing because of personas and all that? I don't know.
I know what you mean. I have so many memories of this lounge that I find myself wanting to come back to it.
It's the same for me. When I'm here, I can't help but reminisce on those days. It's funny, since, well, the things that happened back then weren't exactly pleasant.
I thought I was over this, my guys. I have not forgiven Amara-kun. He killed my best friend, bro. I just remembered that. Bro, it's all your fault. Shinjiro's dead, bro. But damn, everyone went through his stuff, man. You know, Amara-kun with Shinjiro and his mom. Junpei with Chidori. Aegis with Fluffy Coco. Mitsuru with Fluffy Coco. Damn, bro. Everyone's dying.
There's only so much we can do to reform society.
Yeah,
like, bro, y'all people are just kids, you know? They should just pat themselves on the back for you know, destroying and beating the final boss.
12 a.m.
The Midnight Channel. Oh shit.
What was that?
Damn,
Wait,
Cormal felt that.
midnight? No way. Is it the dark hour again?
Okay, before we continue, remember,
Everything's fine out there.
before we knew, right, what the final boss was, we had originally thought that by defeating the 12 main shadows, the midnight hour was supposed to end, right? So imagine these guys. They beat the 12 shadows, midnight hour still happens, and that's when they find out about the final boss, right? Not the Rock, but final boss of the game, you know, Nyx. So imagine finally beating Nyx, right? You finally beat him, your memories get erased, you regain your memories, your homeboy dies, you know, you're dealing with the whole, oh yeah, we won't see Mitsuru or Yamada-san anymore because they're moving out of the dorm. I guess everyone's moving out of the dorm too. So you're just trying to like process all this just for all of a sudden you feel like that same midnight hour like vibe. That would suck, bro.
Wait,
I'd be scared
the
to be
news.
honest.
Good evening.
Good
It is
evening.
now March 31st. Here are
Wait,
the
what?
latest news reports.
The days restarted?
Huh? The 31st just ended, didn't it? Did the anchor misread the date?
Jeez, man. Is that all it was? I guess even the news people
I
screw
guess.
up every once in a while. Really had me going there for a second.
Weird. My phone says it's the 31st, too.
So, like, it's gotta be a false alarm, yeah?
That's a sensible assumption to make for now.
But something felt off.
It's getting late.
I don't know, bros. I'm not liking this
I know we
vibe.
wanted to say goodbye to the dorm with a bang, but not like this.
Would it be alright if I return to my room? I have preparations to make for the move tomorrow. Oh, of course. Good night, I guess.
Night.
And it's crazy. Okay, so supposedly Yamada-san's out training. What was
Best contact
Yukari doing?
Hiko, just in case.
She was at cram school supposedly, right?
When I close my eyes,
Did they feel the same like weird vibe right now? Okay.
the day he fell asleep, we brought him back to our dorm. Fear beginning to well up within us.
Okay, I want to know how they brought him back to the dorm. Okay, because he was a teenager. You know, Fluffy Coco. How do you carry a teenager's body from school all the way to the dorm when the dorm is literally at the other side of the city, right? Like, imagine a group of people just carrying another dude.
The next morning, our
He was
fears
lost to
became
us.
reality. He was lost to us. For some
Damn,
time
we're
after
never
that,
gonna play as Fluffy
he fell into
Coco again.
depression and began having the same dream night after night. A dream where I run after him, calling his name, but can never catch up. When he was alive, I promised to protect him. And I made that my reason for living. But now, that promise can never be fulfilled. Then, one day, my sadness suddenly left me, as if a mysterious fog had lifted. I
Okay.
stopped dreaming, and I now no longer require sleep.
Wait, so did she just like accept his death
It's
or
no
what?
use. I can't sleep.
I said I'm still not over the fact that she has no
Can I
patas,
really
bro.
continue living
She just
like
got
this?
nubs.
A butterfly?
Wait, is she getting invited into the Velvet Room? Because remember, whenever that happened, Fluffy Coco would have to go in.
Huh? What's going on?
Aegis, are you awake?
Yes. The door is open.
I like how she can't fall asleep, but she doesn't take the time to like clean up the bullets on the floor.
Aegis, come quick! We need you! Has something happened? Are we under attack?
hard to describe. The lobby floor suddenly opened up, and anyway, we need to hurry to the lounge.
Understood.
Shit, like, bro, I would just be like, let's go, bro. I'm not gonna explain everything right now.
The day I stopped dreaming. That must have been when all this actually began.
I better turn around the camera. I want to see, bro. Oh, damn.
Okay? Be careful, Aegis. Whatever it is, it's not human.
Wait, what? Oh. For a second, I thought there was gonna be another Aegis or something. Especially because Koromaru was looking like I'm gonna attack you, bro. Mysterious intruder.
A shadow? No, you're impossible. You're just like me?
Oh, so she's another robot girl?
Aegis.
I guess.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
I'm Metis. I've come to protect you.
What the heck? Oh, they sent a robot to protect a robot?
These people pose a threat to you. Therefore, I will eliminate them.
Okay.
What are you saying? I won't let you hurt them.
Oh, shit.
Then I have
Get ready to
choice.
fight, bro.
I can't let you interfere. It's for your own good.
Oh, damn. We getting in, bro. It only took like 20 minutes because of my ranting, but we're about to start fighting.
Stand aside.
Stand aside, peasant.
It is time.
No, they took away my moves, bro. That sucks. Why would they do that? I had some powerful, like, moves, man.
A persona? How are you able to summon
Oh,
one
I didn't even realize she had a persona. Like, I didn't even...
This is not
Damn.
you.
I did not realize that.
If you back down, I won't hurt you.
Proceeds to hurt me?
Summon it.
Okay. What was this? Nah.
Persona.
This sucks, bro. I had a really good moveset, bro. Yeah. Metis is hesitating.
This is my resolve.
Bro, don't hesitate. I will kill you. No, I didn't realize I was... I'm gonna die, watch.
Please.
That...
Not that.
Should I just go for it? Let's go for the attack, bro.
Combat system offline.
Okay.
You're stronger.
For a second, I thought she was gonna kill me because I forgot my powers take away life from me. Oh, damn. She got laser eyes or what?
Is that?
Even this?
Oh, damn. She got her theory G, bro.
Aegis!
I like how she came to protect her, but she didn't have any problem in, like, slamming her against the wall, bro.
Hamada! Ugh.
She putting hands on the little kid?
I can't move.
All threats must be eliminated.
She's gonna kill him? For a second, I thought she had him by his throat. So I was like, don't tell me we're gonna see like a scene where she's gonna like just break his neck, bro. Hey, what? Is that what was his name? Morpheus? It's him, bro. And she just got 2 personas. That wasn't supposed to happen, bro. Damn. Is she always standing like that on her tippy toes?
What is... Sister...
Sister? Ah, no, she's gonna power down.
Aegis, no!
Looking to a new power. I guess Persona Athena has morphosed into Orpheus. Okay. Imagine if this is your homegirl, right? From their perspective. He just went through the whole thing that I've talked about before, homie dying, fighting a boss, whatever, right? So, like, you're finally gonna move out, you're thinking, I gotta accept this, gotta put this in the past. And then Robot Girl pops out of nowhere, beats you up. Your robot friend comes, fights her, turns out that's her sister, turns out you somehow get another persona, and then you die, basically? This is crazy, bro. This is hella hyped.
Ah, it appears we have a very rare guest indeed.
So I want to know, how is it that now she has access to the Velvet Room?
Are you human or merely humanoid?
Who knows, man?
It seems your destiny is similar to mine.
Where am I? Who are you?
Ah, forgive my manners. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Igor, and this is my assistant Elizabeth. We both
Hey, bro, I missed you
reside
guys.
here in the Velvet Room.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between mind and matter. It is a room for those who have
I like how,
forged a
okay,
contract. Yeah.
they're explaining the whole Velvet Room to Aegis, right? Which is obviously they're explaining it to us. But it's like,
Henceforth,
you'd think, right? Okay, I just played Persona 3, I bought the DLC, my
Wild card.
my data should have carried over.
that of which I speak.
So like, why are we having the whole introduction again?
Personas and their powers. Until recently, a young man with the same talent was our guest here.
Hell yeah.
Are you saying that you knew him?
Indeed,
I kind of hate too
he achieved a
that they just keep
marvelous
referring to Fluffy Coco as him. I get it, like that's the name I gave him.
Answer to life.
But it's like if it imported my data, they should know his name is Fluffy Coco.
that answer.
If I were to find this answer, would it mean my
Wait,
death?
what were they talking about? Oh yeah. Henceforth you should be a guest in the Velvet Room of the wild card. Surely you know that which I speak. The ability to wield multiple personas and their powers. Okay, are you saying that you knew him? Indeed I did. He achieved a marvelous thing, finding the answer to life. The answer to life? The power you have gained is a means to attain that answer. If I were to find this answer, would it mean my death? Okay.
All
Wait,
who
what?
live journey in search of the answer, and they find it at the journey's end. If you have close ties to people you call friends, remember this. Strength of heart, when
Okay.
united, is barred by no door.
So
It
if
was the
Aegis
same
accepts
for that young man, and
like
that
this mission or whatever,
is all I can tell
or
you.
her new role as a, what do they call him, the trickster or whatever,
Well then,
is she gonna die in the end?
hold you here any longer.
Because that's what happened to Fluffy Coco.
That an ordeal is about to unfold upon your
I mean, now we gotta deal with this new robot, bro.
That feeling again.
I am certain you will require our help in the future. Please take this.
So I'm guessing that weird like negative shot. It's a day restarting, right? Because remember, the dark hour would only happen
Farewell.
on certain days with the full moon, right?
I once made a choice to live.
And it was like a greenish.
So much
like,
has changed
effect.
since then. Myself included. If this new power is a sign that I'm drawing closer to life, does it mean that the answer at the end of the journey is death?
I mean, I guess.
I was surprised at the time
I like
to discover how little
how
the person
everything. I'm just like
bothered
I'm
me.
just reacting with I guess, and that's her name, bro. I guess. Oh damn. No wonder she looked different. She got a whole new suit, bro. Why is she mad? Are you mad that y'all people were sleeping with the same guy?
Aegis!
Glad to see you awake. You really scared us passing out like that.
Yukari-san.
Mitsuru-senpai asked me to come just in case, and I get caught up in something like this.
Ah, bro, she should have just stayed out.
Seriously?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry for worrying you. What's all this?
While I was fixing your body, I added some additional equipment.
Ah, she kind of looks messed up though. I
We
liked
found
her.
some strange
I liked her
things.
better when her like original like design,
We
bro.
signed that you would wake up, so instead of waiting, we tried everything we could.
I see.
Still sucks though, getting bossed around by her like that.
That girl told us, if you want to protect Aegis, you should put that on her.
No, so what was her name? Neris? She's right there.
Hey, sounds like you've had a rough time. No worries here, though.
The gang's kind of back together, except for everyone else that died. Metis, that's her name. That's a ugly name, Metis.
Anyway, she can't cause any trouble now. We have our evokers this time.
Man, why do you gotta bust things up like that? It's my turn to clean the place today. How
Damn.
about you quit it with the silent treatment and say something?
You're rich. She knocked out. Oh.
Serious? You were sleeping all this time?
Oh!
You were looking pretty comfy there. Guess you don't think of us humans as much of a threat, huh?
It's just, I was tired after going into Orgia mode, so...
Did you cooperate with them in order to help me?
The reason I came here in the first place was to protect you. You don't need to restrain me. I won't attack anyone.
I like how right now she seems like a regular girl.
Why the sudden
But it's like,
change of heart?
she just puts on her helmet or face mask and then she becomes robot, bruh.
Well, it's because I thought you wouldn't like me if I did.
What?
Let's release her.
Imagine she's like, psych, and just kills everyone.
But I believe she has no intention of attacking us any further. Besides, if she's really like me, then the restraints won't hold her anyway.
Bro, she was just hanging out.
Seriously? And all those friggin' non-stop shifts were for nothing?
First, tell us who you are and your purpose in being here.
My name is Metis.
Metis.
As you can see, you and I are essentially sister units. In fact, you are the reason why I'm here. I've come to save you from this hopeless situation.
A hopeless situation?
But I thought Aegis was the only one that survived of her like robot people.
Did something happen while I was asleep? Speaking of which, how long was I asleep?
Since our battle ended, I'd say about a day and a half has passed. Yet today is still March 31st.
So far,
Tomorrow and all
it's
the
been
days
2 days where
will
it's
also
been
be
March 31st.
At this rate, it will last
But is this like a Groundhog Day?
the moment
Where
you
like, for
lose.
example, they're not affected, but everyone else is just gonna keep doing the same thing over and over? Or is it like everyone knows it keeps repeating?
Itself?
That's not all. We haven't been able to leave the dorm either.
Oh, shit.
Makes 2 ways we're trapped here.
What? But how could that...
Both space and time are being distorted by the abyss of time beneath us.
Oh yeah, because they said that the floor opened up, right?
abyss of time?
It's difficult to explain. It'd be easier to show you.
I'll lead the way.
I'm liking it though that they're just like going through everything, like bro, like this is going on. We gotta keep talking about this, you know? It's not like in the previous game of Persona 3, where like, bro, it was taking forever to get the story actually like starting, you know? It was stupid slow. But compared to that, this is picking up pretty fast.
This is the Abyss of Time. It's uncharted territory that I believe spreads underground, much like the roots of a tree.
How could something like this have appeared under the lounge?
At first, the Abyss of Time was just a small, self-contained space. But then one day, it started growing rapidly and eventually spread to your dorm.
It's clear just by looking at it that this place wasn't man-made. It might be the product of some dangerous power. Just like
I was about to say, like, so something caused this to just expand? But how did Homegirl, like, pop out then?
I'm not sure words alone can fully convey what's happening. But the flow of time here is abnormal. That's why time is looping. And why you can't leave the dorm. The only solution is to find a way to somehow eradicate the Abyss.
So I'm guessing we're gonna have to, like, go through each door, maybe?
How are we supposed to do that?
I've already tried the simplest method that has the highest probability of success. Eliminating all of you.
She wanted to kill us!
The Abyss of Time is linked to this dorm, as if drawn to it. And for some reason, you are the only ones who can perceive the time loop. Clearly, there is a strong connection between all of you and what's happening.
Homegirl really tried to kill us, bro.
That's why you attacked? To eliminate us?
What the hell? We've never even heard of this place before.
If there is another way, it can only be found by entering the Abyss of Time. You'll have to discover the cause and strike at its source.
You know what this feels like? This feels like the first episode, or like the first two episodes of like any anime series, you know? Like basically telling you, like, bro, this is the problem, this is how we're gonna solve it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Never mind that. How are we supposed to just believe whatever you say and jump into that freaky place blind?
And why were they fighting in the intro movie, bro?
Do you have a better
That's
plan?
what I want to know.
The basement of your dorm is an infinite abyss. Time is looping, and you can't reach the outside world.
If we can't leave the dorm, how will we eat? If we're stuck here long enough and we run
Yeah, I was about to say that too, like,
are we going to starve to death?
since the days restart, is the food just gonna like respawn?
If the current situation continues,
Or like if they, for example, if they eat an apple, is that apple gone forever even though the time respawns? I mean restarts?
We all want to survive.
And they just stuck?
You attacked us the minute you saw us. You must understand that we can't simply entrust our lives to you.
You stupid.
I'm not even buying your reason for being here.
I know,
You
like,
say you want to protect Aegis, but what's
like how where did she come from? Where did she go?
what's in it for me? I'm doing this because I care about her. I mean, she's all I have.
About that, your story doesn't fit the facts. Aegis was the last of her series. No other.
Okay, at least they're talking about this, bro.
And on top of that, it bothers me that you talk like you've been in the abyss of time from the start. I thought this was supposed to be uncharted territory that was unconnected to the outside world until recently.
Yeah, she better be asking them the bigger
Are you
questions, bro.
supposed to be an anti-shadow weapon anyway? Attacking us humans to save
Not only that,
Aegis
but
is
attacking Aegis. Why you trying to protect her?
Well, we're waiting. Hope you've got a good answer. You better not be thinking you can get away with pulling a fast one on us again.
Enough about me! What good is knowing any of this anyway?
Alright, so
Haven't I already told you there's no
are you
time
telling me
to
she like we're not gonna know anything about her until like later on?
Or are you giving up so soon? Because if you are, you should have just let me kill you in the first place.
That, bro, those are fighting words, bro.
What did you just say?
You're right. We may have no choice but to enter this place. If you continue to act this way, we'll have to go on without
Oh, hell yeah, man! You gotta let her know.
Without me? You couldn't possibly. You need me.
She's talking shit back, bro. We just started. There's already
What
drama.
do you know about what we need?
We all risk our lives for each other. If you think so little of my friends.
Like, because I was so used to seeing Koromaru with his little like suit or whatever. Every time I see him, I'm just like, bro, he's naked.
Then we'll just leave you here by yourself.
Yeah, stupid.
Myself?
So I'm guessing, okay, at least when Fluffy Coco was alive, it felt like I was part of the story because like I was choosing what he would say, like choosing who we would hang out with. So far,
I'm sorry. Please
literally the only time I played was in that minute of like little boss battle. Everything else, the controller's literally just been like on my table, bruh. I'm just reacting to whatever's happening. I'm literally just watching anime.
Look, even if you change your tune now, it's not like we're gonna start trusting you.
Still, though, maybe it's true that all she really wants is to protect Aegis-san.
Well, Senpai, should we take her with us? Because if this is our only choice, I just want to hurry up and get it over with.
Damn, bro. Okay,
everyone.
before she says anything, right? This is what, the second time now that Yukari's kind of just like, she's trying to like leave, bro. She doesn't want to like deal with us anymore. So is this her way of trying to like process like everything that happened? Cause I'm starting to feel like, bro, like, are you not our friend? Didn't we just defeat everyone, you know, as friends, and now you just want to leave? You just want to like disappear?
It seems that once again, we must engage in both exploration and battle. I've been thinking it over, and I believe Aegis should take command.
Hey, wait, why?
If someone with the power to change personas is in
Oh.
charge, we can proceed the same way as before.
So I'm guessing I'm just the leader by
If you,
default.
as the leader, approve of it, then I have no objections to Metis accompanying us.
Mitsuru-san.
Oh shit.
If you want to protect me, you must fight to
Okay,
protect us all.
so yeah, basically Aegis is the main character, right? For this DLC.
Promise me that?
Yes!
Is this just gonna be like
This better not come back to bite us in the ass.
Damn, bro, chill.
Hey, I guess.
So are we not gonna deal with any of the like high school life
With you suddenly having his
simulation? We're just gonna be battling people or what?
Honestly, don't know. When I thought we might lose someone else, I got
Because they can't leave, so it's like
suddenly.
I'm guessing the game is gonna be separated into like dorm life
thing about this?
and exploring the abyss of time.
How would I know? Anyway, if you already know someone with that same power, why not just ask them?
Cause they're dead, dummy. You see her
Going to end up
Yukari's
fighting.
attitude is just
Better make
like
sure we're outfitted properly.
so different from
Well, as far as the
the
school
base
records are
game, bro.
concerned, you and I are technically still Gekkokan students.
Yamagishi, could I ask you to retrieve the armbands from the command room?
Of course. Oh, and as for the things we found when the floor opened up, I put them in the command room. So I'll look into them once I have a chance. Maybe I can learn something.
But
All right.
get to it, girl.
Let's get back upstairs.
Aegis? I promise to listen to what you say. So, could I call you my sister?
Go right ahead.
Thank you, sister.
Oh, that's gonna be so annoying, huh? The Abyss of Time. A strange and mysterious dimension that has suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Okay, because, like, in, what was it? Because in, like, Japanese, they're always like, Oni-chan this, Oni-chan that. Until we find the reason for its presence, we'll be unable to leave the dorm, right? We must be looking into the depth at once. It's like, for example, me just calling everyone bro, or being like, hey, bro, let's do this, bro. But I think I'll be so annoyed with her being like, sister, check this out, sister. Sister, come over here, sister. Sister. Like, here's a health pack, sister. Like, you know, it's just gonna be annoying. Okay, every time I get geared up, my brain gets into the mindset like time to get her done, you know?
No, actually, I don't know.
Bruh. Okay, so he's part of the C's team
I'm
now.
just happy I get a match with my sister.
I hate her so much.
We changed clothes. Who would have thought she just wanted an armband? This doesn't make you one of us, though.
Damn, what the? I guess
It's a good thing
you'd
you got
think.
along.
Okay, you'd think that like, since they're all stuck in this situation, I know things didn't start off well. Like, I'm pretty sure like a day ago they were just fighting for their lives. But it's like, at this point you should know, like, under these circumstances, like, bro, you need help, bro. Especially since, remember, well, like 2 or 3 of your homies just died, like, not too long ago. When Meta's Theurgy gauge is maxed, her Theurgy Orhea mode can be used. Once Orhea mode is activated, Metas will automatically attack. Basically what Aegis had. Yeah. Wait, so is Aegis gonna have a different Theurgy now?
Well, is everyone ready to start exploring? Are we missing anything?
Now we good, bro.
I don't think so, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Junpei here might not.
I like how the situation is so like confusing. Like I know they're all stressed out because like, bro, like I said, they just went through all this for a whole year just to like go through it again right when they're about to like move on. So I like how, from like a story point perspective, I guess, like the vibes are like way low, right? But the music is like, hell yeah, bro, we're going on an adventure. Okay. Like the music is not helping, bro. It's making me like get hyped instead of like relating to them and feeling all sad, bro. Especially because at the start of the stream, bro, I was already getting teary-eyed from like remembering everything that happened, you know?
Agreed. Something's not sitting quite right.
Huh? I'm the only one hyped?
Bruh. Do-do-do-do.
I definitely feel something. I think maybe.
What could we be missing?
Yamagishi, have there been any changes to our readings?
Okay, before they even say anything, right? I'm thinking either they're gonna be like, oh, it's probably because Aegis has her new powers or whatever. Or what if they're like, bro, I kind of feel Fluffy Coco's vibe, you know? Alright, the answer is, I don't know.
I don't know how to put this, but they're indicating that everyone's strength has weakened significantly.
Ah.
Which proved to be an impediment.
Ain't that like really bad for us? Is it because of that abyss of time thing?
So is that their way of like restarting everyone's moves? Because remember, we had a pretty good team of Sonata, Yukari, Fluffy Coco, and Aegis. And every once in a while, I would add a Mitsuru or Amada-kun. But it's like, so I'm guessing everyone's just gonna be like start from zero, just because like shenanigans or plot armor or whatever.
I don't seem to be affected. Are you sure it's not simply because you're all weak?
Oh, she's asking to get hands, bro.
Oh, we're weak, are we?
Save it for later, Akihiko. So if it's not because of the abyss, does it have something to do with
But
us?
see, I'm guessing because like they've all been sad. I'm pretty sure they haven't been hanging out with each other. Like, I'm guessing this is what, a few weeks after the graduation? Maybe like 2 weeks after?
We did take a step back from fighting for a while, so
Yeah.
that's probably the biggest factor. More importantly, your persona's output is currently unstable, so their abilities are partially limited right now.
Maybe we just forgot how to fight? Does muscle memory even go away? Not that it really matters. What we can do right now is work with what we've got.
Easy for you to say, but I guess you're nervous too, aren't you?
We could actually... Okay. She's right, it doesn't matter, bro.
Man, even I-chan's on Yukatan's side.
You have nothing to worry about, sister. I'll be there for you.
Wait. So, since we're now controlling Aegis, is she just gonna be quiet from now on?
Well, now that we've established the
That's gonna
situation
suck, because
at hand,
I really like her little, like, robot voice.
I'd like to set expectations a bit before we head out. I should operate on my own to find out whether or not there's more to those materials we found underground.
Flying solo, huh? I guess you are the only one who can identify that sort
Wait,
of thing, huh?
okay. If she's flying solo, does that mean we're not gonna be able to use her throughout this campaign? Because what I'm guessing is since Metis is now on the team, she's gonna be part of the team members. Remember, Fuka's kind of like the navigation support, and then and then everyone else we could have just add them on our team or not, you know, or switch them out. But I'm guessing we're not gonna be able to have Mitsuru.
I'll regroup with everyone once I learn more.
This sucks.
There's something else I want to look into as well, so it's more efficient.
To be honest, bros, I was gonna try to make Aegis date her. I was gonna be like, hey boy, hey girl, Fluffy Coco ain't here no more, but I'm here. You ever wanted a robot girlfriend?
Your objective is to see if the Abyss of Time connects to anywhere else besides the dorm. And since we don't know how much time this will take, it's imperative that we secure our supply routes.
Oh, in that case, kinda seems like a job for Koromaru, don't it? I mean, he's sharper than a human. You know, with this sense of...
Wait, so we're not gonna... Don't tell me we're not gonna be able to use Koromaru either.
Yeah? Your game, bud? I'm a little worried about us being weaker than usual, though. So, how about I come with you?
No shit, so I'm guessing we're not gonna play with Junpei either.
Alright, I'll let the two of you handle that then. Iori, Koromaru, and I will go about our own tasks. Everyone else, follow Aegis' command and focus on...
Oh, damn. That's crazy, so we're not gonna be able to use 3 of our homies. I hope to reunite without using them. So she is gonna be quiet. No, I don't like that.
Let's head out once you've decided on our course of action. If we want to make progress, then we better get to it.
Hey, look at me! I got no feet, bro. I got no feet. Okay. So basically, she's gonna be on her own looking for like a way out or whatever, or just to see what the hell. Homeboys are gonna be on their own looking for supplies. So I'm only gonna have 1, 2. Oh shit. That's crazy. 3, 4, maybe 5 picks, right? So off the bat, homie's gonna be on our team. I mean 4 picks, cause she's homegirls like support and stuff. So it's gonna be us 3, maybe Metis. I don't know, my dudes. But I think I'm gonna leave it here. Like, it was a nice introduction to what's about to happen, and then on the next stream we could actually start exploring the Abyss of Time and hopefully find out more about Metis and what the hell's going on, bros. Cause like what I'm guessing, right, is whenever we're gonna be in like a pickle or whatever, Aegis is gonna remember Fluffy Coco and somehow get plot armor and win. Or maybe his spirit might come out, like when Goku would come out and help out Gohan and Gotenks, or something. Or are we gonna actually find a way to make him come back to life? I'm so like curious, bro, but I don't wanna spoil anything for myself. So until I finish this game, I'm not gonna look up any more videos, no more Reddit posts, no more nothing, bro. This is gonna be me and you guys. We're gonna be experiences together. But for now, I'm gonna end it here, my guys. Hope you enjoyed this little stream. Remember, we just started Sonic Colors earlier today, so go check that out. Guardians of the Galaxy, we're almost done with that, so go check that out, my guys. And you can find me on TikTok at LAisDead5. You can find me on YouTube at LAisDead. And I have all the past streams up there, so go check them out. If you missed one or you want to rewatch them, you know where it is. And even if you just want to like get a better context of Persona 3, go check them out over there, bro. I even made a playlist just so you guys could see them and whatever. And then you can find me on Instagram at WonderlessKing13. As always, see you in the afterlife. And before we leave, bros, again, I gotta say thanks for all the homies, because we finally reached 100 followers. Like, after what, 6-7 months? We finally reached it, my guys. So that's pretty cool, especially because, like I said, this year, that's what I was going to try to do, just reach 100. So I wasn't expecting to reach 100 in literally like 2 weeks from when we reached 75, you know? That's pretty cool. But yeah, bye.